Yeah, hey BJ. I wanted to ask about Charles Emile specifically. Just from the lineups we got, it looked like he might have been playing maybe in a more kind of advanced role. I guess could you just maybe talk a little bit about how he played today and kind of what your expectations are for him?
Yeah, so Charles came in basically at halftime. In the shape that we were playing, Ben was a 4-3-3, so he was playing one of the side guys in the three, which then with the ball put him into a little bit more of an advanced role. I thought he showed really well. I think he's got a good ability to face forward and find bigger passes. Is comfortable playing in tight space, but also as just as important showed that he can, defend without the ball and close players down and win his duels.
And then I just wanted to also ask about Brian. I know you've talked about kind of just wanting to see from all three goalkeepers in preseason. It looks like he's kind of got the bulk of minutes and played a lot with what looks more like the first team group. Just kind of what's the status of that, I guess, goalkeeper composition right now?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's still pretty much an open competition here. We extended one group today, extended minutes, so he played extended minutes as well. And then we'll kind of regroup and put a team back out for Lexington.
Hey BJ, with you started today with Madrigal and Wubens. You started today with Madrigal and Wubens up top. What have you seen from them? This is a position that you haven't had as much depth in previously. What have you seen from them, and where can they go in 2026?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they have real complementary profiles. So I think Wubens is most comfortable, maybe with his back to goal, holding the ball up and bringing players in and around him and linking up, which he did a good job. And then Warren is a very active forward, someone who can drift wide and run behind, someone who's just as comfortable coming down and then can run in behind. So when you have, I think, two different types of profiles, it gives the ability to keep an opponent back line unbalanced.
And then just one of the things you mentioned earlier in the offseason was playing more with the ball and being more comfortable with the ball. Where's the progress so far in that? And have you seen some improvements in the preseason so far with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say we're moving in the right direction with the ball. I think the connection amongst the players and the movement off the ball is getting better. So we're pleased with the progress. I still think there's, again, more attacks out there that we can have. Maybe that's me being greedy and scoring more goals. But that's what we're about, and that's what we're going to continue to get better at and learn and grow from.
Then, with a follow-up?
Yeah, just kind of looking at the just looking at the week ahead. Obviously, coming back to Nashville, play Lexington, then go to Hamilton, and then come back and kick off MLS. I mean, it's a really busy week to start the year. How are you kind of feeling about both squad readiness to kick off the season for real, but also just kind of handling 3 games in a week?
Yeah, I think right now the squad readiness is we're moving exactly in the right direction that we have had planned. And I would say expecting between the 2 legs of Ottawa and the first 2 matches of the MLS, we're going to count on everybody. I think we've talked about getting more depth in the squad, getting more competition in the group. This preseason's shown that that's what we've been able to do. And again, we're going to call on a lot of players over the month of February.
And since we spoke to you last time, the news with Perez has been confirmed with Jonathan Perez leaving Nashville. Are you looking to find a replacement within the squad or in Huntsville, or is that something you're kind of still looking in the market for?
Yeah, I mean, I think, Valer, for us, we're going to constantly be looking to add to the team if there's the right opportunities, the right positions, and always in a constant search to improve and get better. So if opportunities present themselves, then I think, we have the flexibility to do that. But at the same time, you've got a group down here that's been doing really well. And we're confident that to start the season, we've got a lot of guys that we know can contribute.